So please join us. So this is done on the palm leaf. Okay. And this is bamboo. Ma'am, can we have you on stage? I know you're saving your applause for the cultural program, but I'm sure we can have continuous applause because this is really a mark of welcome, a welcome gesture on behalf of the state of Odisha for our distinguished G20 delegates. Ladies and gentlemen, our honorable ministers here, may I request you to kindly give way for him to take his respective seat. So requesting our G20 delegates to join us on stage as we'd like to start the cultural program. Ma'am, please join us. May I request the rest of our distinguished delegates to join us on stage and then we can felicitate them one by one. Sir, may I please request you to join us on stage? So can we request everyone to please, sir, can we have a group photograph? Can we join for a group photograph? Why don't you come closer for a photograph? Please come closer for a photograph. May I request our Honorable Minister, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, along with Shri Nityanand Rai ji, to please join us on stage. We would like to take a group photograph with all our delegates. May I request them to please join us on stage. Requesting Shri Pradeep Kumar Jaina, Chief Secretary of Government of Odisha, to also join us on stage. May I request everybody to please join in for the group photograph. Can we request delegates to please come closer so that we can fit everybody in the photograph? And requesting all the delegates to kindly come forward also. Thank you, Honorable Ministers. Thank you, distinguished delegates. May I request you to kindly take your respective seats in the audience. Namaskar, good evening, Subha Sandhya. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Sanhati Pani, and on behalf of the government of Odisha, extend a very warm welcome to the gala dinner and cultural program on the occasion of the second Culture Working Group meeting of the G20. Once again, a very warm welcome to Bhubaneswar. May I request you all to kindly join me in extending a very warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed ministers who have joined us today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us the Honorable Union Minister for Culture, Tourism and Development of the Northeast region, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji. A very warm welcome to you, sir. We are also very pleased to welcome today. We have with us Honorable Union Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs, Shri Nityananda Rai ji. Sir, a very warm welcome to you. Our Secretary Culture, Shri Govind Mohanji. We are also joined by the state's two ministers, Honorable Minister, Department of Tourism and Excise, Government of Odisha, Shri Ashwini Kumar Patraji. Honorable Minister, Industry, Energy and MSME, Government of Odisha, Shri Pratap Keshri Devji. We have with us Shri Pradeep Kumar Jaina ji, Chief Secretary of Government of Odisha. Shri Hemant Sharma, Principal Secretary Industries and also the Chief Coordinating Officer for G20 in Odisha. A very warm welcome to all our officials from Government of India, Government of Odisha, distinguished G20 delegates, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to all of you. This evening, we would like to present one of India's most graceful and lyrical classical dance forms known as the Odissi dance, which is also one of the major ancient Indian classical dance form that originated in the temples of Odisha. Odissi in its history was performed predominantly by women and expressed religious stories and spiritual ideas, particularly of Vaishnavism, through songs written and composed by the ragas and talas of Odissi by the ancient poets of the state. A form of illustrative anecdote of mythical and religious stories have been depicted in devotional poems and spiritual ideas, promoted by dancers with excellent body movements, expressions, impressive gestures, and sign languages, and its performance repertoire includes invocation, nritya, natya, and moksha. An elaborate elucidation of hand and feet movements in different standing postures and dance repertoire can be found in the Hindu dance texts like the Abhinaya Darpana and the Abhinaya Chandrika. And the postures of this dance form are also included in the Shilpa Prakasha, an illustrative manuscript with regard to Orison sculpture, architecture, and dance figures. The theoretical foundations of Odissi can be traced back to the Sanskrit text of the Natya Shastra, its evidence in antiquity, evidenced by the dance poses in the sculptures of the Kalinga style architectures of the temples of Odisha. The compositions of the 8th century Sankaracharya or the 12th century Sanskrit poet Jayadeva's epic poem, the Gita Govinda, has been to a great extent inspired the direction and development of the present Odissi. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Odisha's landmark annual events, the Mukteshwar Dance Festival, which is dedicated exclusively to Odissi, and the Konark Dance Festival, which is of course dedicated to all classical dance forms, including Odissi, gives a great platform to promote this classical dance form. Before I take you through the program of or the details of the Odissi dance performance that is going to be presented before you, I would like to request Shri Pradeep Kumar Jaina, Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha, to please come on stage and say a few words. Shri Jaina.
Honorable Union Ministers, Honorable Ministers from Government of Odisha, distinguished delegates from G20 countries, Honorable Union Secretary, Ministry of Culture, officers from the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, my colleagues from Government of Odisha and gentlemen. It's my great honor to welcome all of you to this beautiful state of Odisha, wherein we are hosting the second Culture Working Group meeting of G20. This is an honor for us, and we deem it a pride for all of us. We are committed to ensuring that your stay in Odisha is both productive and enjoyable. The G20 is a premier forum for international cooperation, and its members represent the world's leading countries. Recently, we all faced the COVID-19 global pandemic, and it was the joint effort from countries across the globe as well as international agencies to effectively tackle the problem. The collaboration during the pandemic is an example of how a fora like G20 is going to play an important and more significant role in the years to come. The G20's Culture Working Group is one of the most important groups as it is responsible for promoting cultural cooperation and exchanges among the G20 member countries. The group recognizes the culture as an essential component of engagement among nations, and it's a powerful tool for promoting understanding and cooperation. In hosting the second Culture Working Group meeting, we hope to showcase our cultural heritage and promote cultural exchanges between our state and the other G20 member countries. We believe that such exchanges can help foster greater understanding and cooperation among nations, leading to a more peaceful, cooperative, and mutually prosperous world. Odisha is a state with centuries old rich cultural heritage, and we are delighted to share our culture with you. Our state is home to a vast array of cultural traditions, including music, dance, art, and handicrafts. Our cultural heritage is a source of pride for all of us, and we are committed to preserving and propagating it for future generations. Odisha is also home to some of the most beautiful temples and monuments. While the Jagannath temple Puri and the Sun temple Konark are world famous, we also have numerous hidden architectural marvels and protected monuments spread across our state, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of our state. We also have some of the most beautiful beaches, wildlife sanctuaries, natural landscapes, which make Odisha a unique and fascinating destination. I would also like to take this opportunity to highlight Odisha's strengths in industrial development and innovation. Our state has a rich endowment of mineral resources, which have been leveraged to foster industrial growth. We have made significant progress in recent years in attracting investments and promoting industrial development. We have launched a number of initiatives to promote ease of doing business, and we have set up a dedicated industrial parks and clusters to provide world-class infrastructure and facilities to investors. We believe that our state has immense potential for growth, and we are committed to creating an environment that is conducive to investment and industrial development. We are confident that our state's strength in industry and innovation will contribute to the success of G20's effort to promote global economic growth and development. I am also pleased to inform you that we have recently very successfully hosted the third Education Working Group meeting here in Bhubaneswar from 26th to 28th April, and the G20 Youth Parliament from 14th to 15th April 2023. These events provided us with an opportunity to showcase our state's strengths in education and youth development. I would like to once again welcome all the delegates to Odisha. We are honored to host the second culture group meeting here, and we hope that your stay in our state is both productive and enjoyable. We are committed to working with the G20 member countries to promote global economic growth and development, and we believe that cultural exchanges and cooperations are essential components of this effort. Enjoy your evening. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Jana, for your warm words and also taking us through these tremendous efforts that the state of Odisha is taking forward in every sector. Before I introduce the evening's Odissi dance recital, it is my humble request to you, ladies and gentlemen, to kindly maintain silence so that we can enjoy this performance. Today's Odissi presentation is called Amazing Odisha or Ananya Odisha. This represents a very broad canvas exploring the numerous episodes of the glory and the artistic excellence of Odisha. Amazing Odisha is a celebration of life reflected in our folk and classical dance forms, a musical chant to narrate the ever joyful spirit of Odisha. The dance composition is indeed vast and varied in style. This presentation includes the Jagannatha Ashtakam, a salutation to the Holy Trinity, martial arts, an art for self protection, excuse me, in tribal areas, handloom and handicrafts of Odisha, a social celebration, Dulduli, the drums of Odisha, the Chau dance, the Sahi Jatra of Puri, showcasing the community participation and the grand finale. It is conceptualized by Padma Shri Guru Dr. Aruna Mahanti, whose name is indeed synonymous with Odissi. If Odissi is the soul, then she is the body. She has devoted more than 3 decades of compositional, choreographical, and performance based experience enriching the world of Odissi both on a national as well as an international platform. The script is taken from traditional songs. The lyrics is by Sri Kedar Mishra. The dance is conceptualized, choreographed, and directed by Guru Aruna Mahanti herself. The music composition is by Guru Ramohari Das and Guru Bijay Kumar Jena. The rhythm composition is by Guru Dhaneshwar Swain. Amazing Odisha is presented by Guru Dr. Aruna Mahanti and her group, which is the Odisha Dance Academy from Bhubaneswar. Sri Binash Mishra and group presenting the Auma Gurukul Malkangiri, presenting the traditional martial art form. Sri Chanduri Bidhar and group Pawnis from Sabarnapur presenting the Dulduli dance. And Sri Krishna Chandra Biswal and Samar Kala and folk dance group from Puri will be presenting the Sahi Chatra. Lights by Ramesh Chandra Jena and sound and visuals by Biswajit Das. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will request you to please be liberal with your applause and put your hands together for this magnificent dance performance of Odissi, Amazing Odisha or Ananya Odisha. Please enjoy.
Today we are presenting Amazing Odisha. The first composition is Jagannath Sahasranama. Jagannath is a god of humanity. Jagannath cult erases the borders of discrimination and inequalities. He comes out of his abode to be with his devotees. He is the ocean where every stream of humanity merges into oneness. His divine aura binds the universe. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. One universe, one family.
चतुर्भुज
चन्द्रसूर्यविलोकनः चन्द्रसूर्यविलोकनः जगन्नाथो लोकनाथो जगन्नाथो लोकनाथो जगन्नाथो लोकनाथो नीलाद्रीशः परो हरिः जगन्नाथो लोकनाथो नीलाद्रीशः परो हरिः दीनबन्धुर्दया सिन्धुः दीनबन्धुर्दया सिन्धुः कृपालुः जनरक्षकः कृपालुः जनरक्षकः
विष्णु महार विष्णु प्रभव विष्णु महेश्वर विष्णु जिष्णु महार विष्णु प्रभव विष्णु महेश्वर
विष्णु जिष्णुर्महाविष्णुर्प्रभा विष्णुर्महेश्वर विष्णु जिष्णुर्महाविष्णुर्प्रभा विष्णुर्महेश्वर महेश्वर महेश्वर महेश्वर
Sa विठ्ठल 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 गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज मामेकं शरणं व्रज शरणं व्रज शरणं व्रज
Buddha, the prophet of peace and humanity, is worshipped as the ninth incarnation of Lord Jagannath. From this land, the message of peace and non-violence was preached. The violent emperor Ashoka metamorphosed as the benevolent emperor of humanity. Buddhism spread from the land of Kalinga and became the spirit of compassion and harmony. We now present the martial art form, which is the vigorous movement of Buddhist monks used for self-protection and world peace. We journey next into the handloom, handicraft and textiles of Odisha. The color and the design, the motif and the drawing, the fabric and the fashion, the rainbow of life and the vivacity of culture. Thy name is Odisha, its handloom and handicraft. Here, products are crafted by hand. Here, products are crafted by hand. An enterprise crafted by heart.
ధీనిత తకిటిత తగ 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 తకిటిత ధీనిత తకిటిత తగ 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 తకిటిత త్రిగిడత 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 దిధిన దిధిన ధిన ధాద్రిగిడ తగ త్రిగిడ ధాద్రిగిడ తగ త్రిగిడ ధాద్రిగిడ తగ త్రిగిడ
सा गरे ग सा गरे ग नी रे सा रे पा नी रे सा गरे ग सा गरे ग नी रे सा गढ़ु गढ़ु सबु दिसे सुंदर गढ़ु गढ़ु सबु दिसे सुंदर माटी रे गढ़ु काठरे गढ़ु कंसारे गढ़ु पथरे गढ़ु माटी रे गढ़ु काठरे गढ़ु कंसारे गढ़ु पथरे गढ़ु
తాత్రిగిడ ధీ ధీ తాతిన్న తాకిటి తక దినిత తకని దినక దినిత కిటి తక తక ధీకి తక ధీకి ధీకి తాత్రిగిడ దినిత తాత్రిగిడ దినిత తాత్రిగిడ దినిత
wild and joyful rhythm of drums leads one from ecstatic sounds to the tranquil silence, the nada. The feet moves, the body sways. Mind swings to the wild vibration of the rhythm of drums.
one family, one future. One earth, one family, one future. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Tintaran, tintaran, dita. Tintaran, tintaran, dita.
Bani nisa, nisa sa bani ni re, rega ga ga rega ga ga rega rega sa sa bani nisa, bani ni re, rega 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 sa sa ni da ma ga rega rega ma da ni da ba ma ga rega.
Amazing Odisha, Ananya Odisha. It wouldn't be wrong to call this a magnum opus. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us have a thundering round of applause for such a spectacular performance, choreographed, directed by Guru Shri Aruna Mahanti herself, Padma Shri Guru Aruna Mahanti, the artist. At this stage, I would like you to join me in extending a very warm and heartfelt and hearty welcome to our Honorable Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhanji, who I always like to refer to him as a son of our soil. So a very warm welcome to you. May I request you to please join us on stage, requesting Honorable Ministers, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, Shri Nityananda Rai ji, our State Ministers, Shri Ashwini Kumar Patra ji, Shri Pratap Keshri Dev ji, to please join us on stage. I'd like to request Honorable Minister Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji to kindly welcome our Honorable Minister Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji in the traditional Odia style with the Uttariya and flowers. And now I would like to request our esteemed and honorable ministers to please felicitate our gurus of this magnum opus. May I request Guru Shri Aruna Mahanti to please come forward. Can we have the flowers to be presented? I don't hear any applause. I want you to be absolutely liberal with your applause, because applause is one thing that the artist really strives for, and that is what keeps the artist going. May I also invite Shri Binash Mishra and group. Shri Binash Mishra. He's the man behind, the guru behind the traditional martial arts that we all enjoyed so thoroughly. And I think a big round of applause for these young boys with such sheer dedication and commitment and discipline to perform such a wonderful martial arts that they presented today. Shri Chanduri Dhar is part of the Dulduli group, the drums. May I now invite Shri Krishna Chandra Biswal. They perform the Sahi Jatra of Puri. With this, we come to an end of today's performance. I hope you got a glimpse of Odisha, and as I said, this is only a glimpse. It takes a lifetime to really understand and enjoy the rich traditional arts and crafts heritage of the state. Thank you so much for being here with us, and have a wonderful evening. Good night, namaskar, and Shubharatri. Ladies and gentlemen, you may join us for dinner. May I request Secretary Culture, Shri Pradeep Kumar Jena, Chief Secretary, to also join us on stage, please. May I also request Shri Hemant Sharma, Principal Secretary, to please join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served on the first floor. You may kindly proceed for dinner on the first floor.
DGP Police Mr. Bansal. DGP Police Mr. Bansal.
May I also invite DGP Police Mr. Bansal to kindly join us on stage, please.